This is the second and final 14 points in their win at Minnesota Monday. So it's Jeremy Lin with Harden, Chandler Parsons, Terrence Jones, and Dwight Howard. Wizards have slipped to the 6th best record in the East after the loss last night, falling last night at Memphis 92-83 after the win over Sacramento Sunday. 3-ball going up and in.
Career high 17 boards when they played out in Washington.
But they get the rebound on the missed free throw, and here's Harden. Lin with a nice fake, drives on Nene and scores.
And he's one of the top players at getting to the free throw line. And forcing turnovers could be big for Washington. This Houston team is a top 5 in terms of most turnovers. So if Washington can force that, they can get some of those running opportunities. You heard Chris Miller talk.
Lane to the basket, try to stay behind him, in between him and the basket, and they get him down on the low post like you have right now. Score. That'll be the second on Gortat.
And you're right, that's a tough.
Wizards down by 9. Again, they go for the alley-oop. That went off the basket, but they're going to call a foul on Nene.
Nene kind of backed in there to try and take that space away, but like we all know, you have to give a player that's in the air, you have to give him room to come down. So the foul on Nene. Side going, that can really disrupt and confuse the defense.
Whistle, stepped on the sideline out of bounds, Francisco Garcia, and it's a Houston turnover.
And as a ball player,
Toronto's been playing well. The Wizards will play the Raptors on the other side of the All-Star break. Jeremy Lin comes in. It's like giving candy to a baby. He just 5, and now Wall comes down court. Contact, score the field goal. He will go to the line.
John had to quickly recover that as he went by Harden right there, almost lost control of it, but then he's able to regain it. Lin not into position, and an and-one possibility for John.
So Wall looking. Good fake. Parsons inside. Beautiful play.
Parsons shows some excellent body control there, able to avoid him making that open shot. This team works effectively when they've got some body and ball movement.
Lin goes into the paint, draws the foul. They call it on Wall.
John, knowing that pick and roll is coming, and actually Howard didn't step out, so John could have gotten over there and shut Lin down, forcing the other way.
Jeremy Lin created quite a whirlwind in this league on its heels. After the Knicks claimed him off waivers.
I don't think he's as effective.
No, he's not. The statistics show that he's much better at catch and shoot than when he puts the ball on the floor. That's his 4th three-pointer, by the way, of the game. Here's Lin.
So I ain't go out to me none. I ain't here. You know?
I wanted to ask you about, as we talk about this, we saw Bradley Beal last night score a career-high 37 points. Phil had one of the sweetest jump shots in the history of the game, did he not? Lin across the lane. Parsons drives. Follow slam by Howard. It will not count. They've waved it off. Offensive basket interference.
Yeah, good call.
A couple of games for him. Got 4 points and 5 rebounds, 4 fouls. Lin launches a 3.
Again, I don't think he's the kind of player in posting up that's going to shoot off the dribble. Now, he can take it to the hole if he's able to do that, but if you're forcing him to take a jump shot off that dribble there, it's not going to be as effective.
Wow. Monteudis answers for 3. Point game. Lin fouled by Wall, and on John his 3rd. And we're into penalties, so free throws coming. for Jeremy Lin. Signing as a restricted free agent after New York did not match the offer. 80. Lin just across that timeline. Parsons is left alone, buries it. Three-point field goal. Wall challenging Lin, and that'll be score the field goal. He'll go to the line. Blocking foul called on Lin. 2:21 to play in regulation. Wall will head to the line, trying to give his team a 2-point lead. So you got to watch these screens being set now by Howard. And here we go. Into Harden. Harden drives. Lays it up and in. And Gortat are dumbfounded.
Well, again, he gets the ball too easy, first of all, and then you're so concerned about committing any kind of foul. We say that over and over again. In this situation, there's as much pressure on the defense because you don't want to commit the foul. So you're thinking, I'm not going to reach, I'm not going to get myself any kind of contact. Meanwhile, you have an aggressive player like Harden make last 7/10 of a second.
Garrett Temple will throw it in. The Wizards need a catch and shoot. Temple. Seraphin just missed it. And the Rockets hold on for a 113-112 win in what would clearly have to go down as one of the more disheartening losses of the year for this Wizards team.
Yeah, I mean, you're facing a team that has two very aggressive players, but that was a tough one for them to swallow, I'm sure.
So the final 113-112 as Washington falls 2 games below 500 at 25-27. We head to our Comcast Sportsnet studios now with Christy Winter-Scott and Corey Alexander for a preview of what's coming up next on Wizards Postgame Live. Phil Chenier, Chris Miller, Steve Buckhantz. Wizards fall by 1.